toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And his throw is incomplete. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. They've climbed into the top 25.
Owls.
Nothing has been given to these guys, but
Owl
they're
Nation.
quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking.
Johnny Jawa.
Out of the
What the fuck
shotgun,
is Johnny
they go to the
Jawa?
ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man.
Wait a minute, what was that? Dislocated ankle? That's not good.
Stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4,
sounds like he's
and
done.
we are not going to complain.
All right, Johnny Jawa just farted. Let's go.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard
Wes
line.
Willoughby's supposed to be in here,
Down.
but
When you go on the road, man,
Yeah,
oh
just
man,
can't be
you
bothered
love
right now, I
hearing
guess.
the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think this is a realistic
So
record
now
for
it's
KSU.
second and long.
8-1. This is very realistic.
Looking to fire. Dances away. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
I mean, what a great way to start this game.
Fire the OC
Getting the
after that
football
drive?
in the end zone, getting it to
That's
your
crazy.
big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like
Brian
everything
Snitker,
they
new offensive
dialed up
coordinator
on that
for the
drive
Owls.
worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
The Bearcats offense
Jose
will try to get
Ferrero.
something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty.
Yeah, this game's like elite.
Dude, man, just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm as you...
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a
Man,
The
this
CP was
offense
so
is
fucking cheap.
dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack.
Big fella, get in there. Allen
Really
Stingley.
impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile
You don't give a
environment.
hoot.
Their
We
offense
do.
gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gives it on the option. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run
Principal
like
building.
this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Firing to the right, complete. Stumbled to the ground.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains.
Shades of
Because
Algie
his
Purple
ability
on that
after the
one.
catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Shit.
Intercepted. The defense is set
God
up.
damn it.
No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that. And
That was so bad.
25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
That was so
Finds
bad.
a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
This guy's name is Jose Bautista, by the
Nice
way.
job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
I hope they have a shit
had a
kicker
chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
like Young Wei Koo.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario.
What a
They got
bad
the
interception,
pick, and you
though.
would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
There we go.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Oh,
And
fuck.
the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the
Not
26.
handing it off?
Facing a 3rd down who's short from the 26.
Yeah, he's handing it off on the RPO.
From the gun,
We're
wants
done
to
with
pass.
RPOs.
Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, I was under the
We'll
impression
see
if
if
you
they
do the
have enough
RPO
time to
and
get
you don't
another
hit anything,
snap
they
before
hand
the
it
clock
off.
hits
You have to
0.
hit X to keep it. But whatever.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
Tony BB.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here.
Yeah, they even have the new uniforms in the game.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
They went all
This
out.
freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Trying play action. Dances away to buy time. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the
offensive I didn't see it if I did.
Out and pick you up. You could tell did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
He'll be brought down.
I don't really want to punt because I don't really get that many yards.
To the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Makes the grab. It's Beebe. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play.
Yeah, Don Beebe's kid right there,
nice
clearly.
Job understanding that situation.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground.
Jeez,
and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's offensive line.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Shit.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man,
I didn't even see that guy. Fucking nuts, man.
On the run, it's Durant. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Hey, so black, 50-50 for the road. I got Dookie Harry on the stream watching. Yeah, Dookie Harry donated 50 cents to the stream.
I heard he's going to donate a whole bowl of hummus.
A whole bowl of hummus, that's right. He's actually hooking us up, man. He's putting out. Oh, I got that guy who applied. I called him. He's coming in tomorrow morning. Talk to us.
He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now. Loading the box, everybody up front is ready for the run.
He said he would work for food.
They've made
he said he would do the register.
It's a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this.
Let's see. Can I get a name for the order? How about Harry Ballsack?
Coming out with another 1st down.
What?
They go to the ground. Running to Green. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really
How do you feel about that touchdown, that QB draw right there?
We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
I'm so much better than Sam Houston State. I should be up, like, honestly, by 20.
He was looking for some running room, but not much.
I think I beat him last year, like,
backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
I think I beat him like 51-3 last year.
What the
fuck, man?
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Who's calling this defense? Jeff Ulbrich? This is garbage.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback
Can't get to the quarterback.
Option. He runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They're one of the worst teams in the game.
Here's a heat. Turns it loose deep.
Oh my fucking God.
Slippery slide. Find his way.
I couldn't even see him. He was like in the shadows. What was that?
Touchdown, Sam Houston.
What the fuck was that?
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
And I just love the execution
Bullshit
by this
stadium.
offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll get a chance to work.
Who's talking shit about Bobby? Mike Bell?
The first half. The short hands, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more
talking shit about Wes Willoughby.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith.
Face mask.
Make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get
Excuse
to
me,
that
sir.
first down marker.
I think you have my face
Quick
mask.
tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I don't know if my kicker's up to 50.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Why not get everybody start pumping a little bit?
Going to the end, let's go.
Right up, right and through. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And these 2 defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that,
Alex Mack
back to our team in Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just
I would
have
love to get to the fucking quarterback at some point.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots?
That's my star corner game.
Really go for it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, we're playing coverage.
To the air on second down. Firing deep. Got it in stride.
No fucking shot.
Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now
I've never seen the CPU just like
wants to go up top. Gets it out fast.
Chuck it with such success.
Take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I don't understand.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Hard-hitting tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's their quarterback.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the touchdown. Bearcats. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Douglas Oldman.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I'm actually starting to get pissed off.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You know, as a defense,
you
can have the
McClure
right
out there.
call and the right guy in the right spot.
We're just going to pound the rock down there.
On that play,
tired
just
of
making
shit.
it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. All down.
KSU making a bowl game would be fucking sick.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all.
What is their current record?
Right? We just saw a big play in
I know they lost to
game.
Wake by like 3,
There's
which is
not
like
one
crazy.
dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
I know Wake's not like
Great
great.
little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chain.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
That's doable.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Let's go.
Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature.
I mean, you just know that Reese Davis and David Hall could be at this game with Jesse Palmer. This is like getting prime coverage.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game.
We haven't even, like, sniffed him. There we go. All right, third, and this is crucial third down.
Almost immediately, short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Fuck.
The offense very
We'll let him pick that up, but I'll fucking tell you.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Oh, yeah, he is hurt.
By the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional.
How about Brown, the third-string running back? Let's see who he's got. This will be fresh.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Okay.
At the 35, he's loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center
I have a lot of bitches on my team.
Doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back.
Apparently, I don't have much battery on my controller.
Big game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown has it. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
Oh, yeah, this guy's like a 65 overall. It's not very good.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
6-3, Arizona State's ahead of me. What is that garbage? Arizona State gets the benefit of that?
These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up.
All right, let's say we go to our star player here. We go to our tight end.
After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down.
I want 7, but...
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man.
When you go to your star,
he's there to make the stop, but
best player on the whole team is the tight end.
This offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Doomed from the start. Let's not do that ever again.
Stopped immediately. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
I mean, we got it from the portal. He was looking for playing time.
Buys a little time. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they've moved out front here on the 4th. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I feel like if we get one more stop, it's game over.
Didn't have anybody.
I do have to charge my controller.
Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. On
Spies
down, he
ass.
drops to throw.
Jesus, Murphy.
And they finally get him stopped.
That's wild.
It's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's insane that they're kicking.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going.
Maybe it was the right call. Our offensive line is fucking up.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got him.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here.
That was way closer than it should have
been.
been.
Milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win.